Okay, it's been 8 fucking months since I made a video, and the reason for that being, well, the fucking downfall of Halo Infinite, basically. That really put me off and made me not want to fucking make any videos, just watching the fucking game slowly die, like I predicted, like I said, and everyone said, no, you're an idiot, it won't happen, and it did happen. Just look at the fucking Steam chart for the player base on this, and people can say, oh, well, Xbox, and no, it's Xbox too. This game is fucking dead. It's just completely irrelevant. Nobody cares. People say just give 343 another chance. We gave them 3 chances, man. That's good enough for me. I don't think there's much more else to say. The game is just a fucking disaster. So, this is not going to be a fucking cursing video or a screaming video or like where I'm screaming like crazy and shouting, and people don't like that, I guess, but for today I won't be doing that. So for the people who don't like that, don't worry, this won't be that kind of video. And second of all, to the people, well, to get it out of the way first, fucking people who say that I'm fake, I'm not fucking fake, alright? These are my real opinions and thoughts, and I do get fucking mad at the games. So shut the fuck up, and if you don't like it, I'm gonna fucking block you or delete you or something. So that's probably the angriest I'll fucking get in this video. So, I'm going to do like a retrospective of all the games I reviewed, compare them to Halo Infinite, and then I'm going to show you a game that actually does what Halo Infinite does, that it tried to do and do it right in terms of a live service. So on the screen right now are all the games I fucking reviewed in the past and my thoughts on them and how I felt about them. And Halo Infinite's there, of course, too. So, I guess Halo Infinite was trying to be a live service, right? Well, obviously it fucking failed at that. People fucking hate well, they don't hate the live service. I thought it was a good idea, but it was just a fucking failure how they went about it. The trailers are just, they don't show us anything. They don't hype up anything. There's very little content. So, we're going to discuss a game that kind of did the live service thing right. And it's going to surprise you that I'm actually talking about this game. Because from what I said in the past about the fucking hentai shit, you might think that I fucking hate these kinds of games. And I did, and I still do to some extent, but we're not even looking about the graphics or the story or the character design. We're talking purely about live services. So, you're sitting there thinking to yourself, what could this fucking game be that I think does what Halo Infinite don't? This is the game right here. Wow, you wouldn't have ever imagined that be the game I'd ever fucking talk about. You'd be like, bro, talking about Genshin Impact, that's a fucking anime game, you hate anime, you hate all this shit, you hate the chef shit. Well, let's talk about live services, right? So a live service is a game, when a game company says, we're gonna, it's going to be constantly updated and throughout the years, and we'll put more content for you to play, and there'll be microtransactions and all these things, and blah, blah, blah. That's basically what Halo Infinite was trying to do. Well, it fucking failed at that. This game has millions of fucking players. It has all the things that Halo Infinite should have had. It does all the things Halo Infinite should have done, and it does it better. And it gives, like, the open world and the story. Like, Halo Infinite was trying to do the open world story, but it wasn't really open world. It was just kind of like half-baked Far Cry, kind of. This game actually does the open world, and it does the live service, so, like, I can see why people are playing this game and they're not playing Halo Infinite, because Halo Infinite has nothing. This game has all the fucking content that Halo Infinite doesn't. And yeah, I've played this fucking game. I'm, like, rank 45 or some shit. So I've got good characters and all the fucking good shit, and I play through the story, and I've explored all the areas. So it's not like you can't say I haven't played this game and that I haven't played Halo Infinite, because I played, all the Halo games since I was a kid. I played through all the Halos, and those are all different games. But Halo Infinite was different in a way. It was a live service, and the other ones are just classic shooters. This is a live service game. But when you look at live service, okay, this game has nothing. This game has content. So the comparison is not fair. And we're going to talk actually briefly about the Halo TV show, because I watched all episodes of it. I don't know how many episodes there were, but I remember I watched all of them with some other people I know. I didn't hate the show. I thought I would hate it I actually didn't hate it. I mean, the fucking, like, the sex scene was ridiculous. But other than that, I mean, didn't have too much in common with Halo, but it was like, gonna crucify me for this, but like, honestly, it was okay. It was like a 5 out of 10. It was fine. It didn't make me mad. It was just an okay show. Overall, 5 out of 10. I can't scream about it. It had good special effects. Action scenes were great. Story was alright. It's a different timeline side, whatever. Right? So that's all I'll have to say about that. So, yeah. For the Halo people who still cling on to Halo Infinite, I don't know what you're thinking, man. This game does not have anything for you. And you need to let it fucking go. So, now that I'm basically done with Halo for now, for as long as 343 has hold of it, ever, what am I going to do? What kind of content, what am I going to do? Should I play these fucking new games that are popular now? Or should I do more Halo fucking news? I mean, write your fucking comeback in the description, in the comment section, what you want.